In the heart of the national capital, Delhi, breathing has become increasingly challenging. Despite Diwali being a few days away, the oppressive air quality has led people to stay indoors. The air quality index has surged beyond 400 AQI. In light of the severity of the situation, today we have with us Professor Anjal Prakash, who is an environmentalist. He will give some insights on this situation. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Suparna, for having me.
What are the major sources of air pollution in Delhi NCR region and how do they contribute to the problem?
Yeah, the air pollution in Delhi NCR region is primarily caused by a combination of factors that includes vehicular emission, industrial activities, construction dust, agriculture practices, and meteorological factors. Let me just explain to you and your viewers one by one what exactly it means. So vehicular pollution or emission, especially from a large number of vehicles on the road, are a major contributor to air pollution. The use of outdated and inefficient vehicle as well as the proliferation of the diesel-powered vehicle versus the problem. Industrial emissions from factories and power plants release pollutants like sulfur dioxide and particulate matter, further degrading the air quality. Then construction activities that generate substantial dust and pollutant from excavation and building materials. And you see, outskirt of Delhi has having a lot of construction work going on. Then you have agriculture, which contributes to crop residuing, burning, releasing pollutant in the air, particularly during the post-harvest season, as we've seen. So weather condition like temperature, this is the last one in terms of weather condition, and like temperature inversions or low wind speed that trap pollutants close to a ground and exacerbates the issue. So a culminative effect of these sources result in high level of particulate matter and harmful gas like nitrogen dioxide, causing severe health problems and smog in the region.
True. So, as we can see, there are a lot of cases of eye infection, eye irritation, throat infection, and other problems to healthy human beings. So, what are the long time and the short time effects that pollution can cause on people?
Yeah, so pollution, this is what we call, a slow death that people get. It increases the morbidity of the people, and some of these, especially people with the older age and younger people, they are largely affected by these problems that we see, especially the health problem that we've seen. And Delhi's quality, the permissible limit is about 50 to 100 AQI, and we have reached beyond 400, which is almost like unbreathable place for Delhi to be in, or in fact, not only Delhi, the entire North India stretch, but much more in Delhi because of the concentration of activity which is happening. And this is very detrimental to health. In fact, this is going to be leading to very what we call the public health problems in and around Delhi. And that is a very worrying factor for all of us who are working on this area.
Very true. So, Delhi experiences periodic spikes in pollution levels, especially during events like Diwali. What are the key factors exacerbating pollution during such times, and how can these be addressed?
Yeah. So Delhi's pollution spikes definitely during Diwali, and it's a result of combination of factor: firecracker emissions, crop residue burning in the neighboring state like Punjab and Haryana. Then you have vehicular exhaust and industrial emissions contributing to the significantly. So to address this, I think the measures that we need to include is the stricter regulations on the firecrackers sale and usage, promoting eco-friendly fireworks and in works, and incentivizing farmers to use sustainable crop residue management. So it's a combination of effort, and what happens that you already have a very high air quality index now, and during Diwali it's going to go up much further. So we need to understand that this is for our own health, that we need to go green, especially in terms of not contributing further to this environment. Involving public transport system, for example, promoting electric vehicles and enforcing emission standards that can mitigate vehicular pollution. All these are combination of factors that can be used. Additionally, I would say that encouraging industries to adapt cleaner technologies for enhancing green infrastructure that can reduce pollution levels. Also, public awareness campaigns and collaborative efforts between states and the are very crucial for tackling Delhi's recurring pollution challenges. And this is every year that I have to sit, and then I've been talking about this, and I'm sure numerous other environments are talking, and this is becoming an yearly phenomena for all of us. And at some level, you feel very distress that again this winter's come and I have to talk about air pollution in the northern Indian region, and that is why, because we have there's a lot of knowledge that doesn't lead to wisdom. We have not taken action, and that's the major problem.
What can we do as a society to curb this issue?
Yeah, so I've outlined what we can do as people, but I think this is more of an institutional problem. We have to. The problem is so huge that individual are actually at a receiving end. We are not an active agent in this process. So that means that government has to take certain very drastic action. Now we discussed about the graded action response action plan of the government, right? And then that has been one level in which one could have gone further, but. Earlier, whenever this discussion will happen, you'll find that the Delhi government will blame Haryana and Punjab government. Now, Aam Aadmi Party, for example, has parties in both the states now, and they could actually be much more coordinated effort. But unfortunately, that is not happening, and that's major problem that lies is the coordination between the states. That is first thing I would say that the government should do, and that is beyond individuals' capacity to do it. At individual level, I can only go green in terms of things which is in my capacity. For example, I will do waste management, I will be taking cycle to work, but outside temperature is unbreathable. What am I supposed to do? I'm not contributed to this. This is the process through which many processes which contributed to this, and so I have a very minimalistic contribution to this process.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Thank you so much for having me, and I wish you all the best.